council meeting to order Monday, May 4th, approximately 6:05 p.m. Please stand up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call. Councilor Johnson.
Present.
Councilor Peterson.
Present.
Councilor Benson.
Present.
Councilor DeWalt's present. Mayor Ward is excused. Others present. Administrator Rich. Zuko. Attorney Heck. Looking, entertain motion approval of the minutes.
So move.
This would be the pre-agenda April 20th.
So move.
Moved by Councilor Johnson. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Benson. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. That'll bring us to the City Council, April 20th, 2026 minutes.
Motion.
Motion by Peterson.
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Johnson. Any other further discussion? Other than the previous noted change in our pre-agenda? Hearing all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. That'll bring us to approval of the agenda.
I move for the approval of the May 4th agenda.
A motion by Councilor Benson. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Peterson. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. That'll bring us to comments and suggestions from the citizens present. We'll take just a minute for those who want to call in, and the phone number 218-628. Help me for the last floor.
6284.
6284.
I think so. 628-6268.
6268. 628-6268. For those in the viewing audience have any questions, feel free to call in at this point. And we'll give that a minute or so. That phone is on, correct? So while we wait, if there is, we'll just continue ahead here. If somebody calls in, they call in. That'll bring us up to approval of the consent agenda. Looking for a motion.
I'll make that motion.
Is there a second?
I'll second if we could pull 4A, B, and C, and 5B.
Any other discussion on the motion and a second? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. That'll bring us to 4A.
Ms. Mayor, Council, and this is more of a group A, B, and C thing, and I just wanted to, thank all our employees for considering Proctor and working here and helping this wonderful community, and especially for our finance director. I think she really upped that position from what I've known it as. I certainly appreciated her reports and her attention to detail. So thank thank them all.
Ditto.
Couldn't have said it any better, Counselor Benson.
Well, thank you.
That'll bring us to 5B, legislative agenda.
Thank you all very much, Mr. Mayor. Real quick, today marks the last 2 weeks of the legislative session, but really I pulled it just to thank Administrator Rich for her testimony on April 23rd. The Senate committee was extremely receptive. She hit all the high marks and certainly appreciated the testimony.
Thank you, Counselor Benson, and thank you, Administrator Rich. That'll bring us to new business, 6A. Before you, you have the agreement. And we're doing both, correct? So it would be the Teamsters office at Teamsters Street. Looking for an approval on that, those agreements.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Counselor Peterson, is there a second?
I'll second that.
Seconded by Counselor Johnson. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. Thank you. That'll bring us to 6B, Resolution 1126. Approving no parking during school hours on a portion of 2nd Street and 3rd Street between 8th Avenue and 9th Avenue. Whereas parking congestion on 2nd Street and 3rd Street prohibits property owners from accessing their driveways during a school day, and whereas the City of Proctor Street Department and Public Safety Committee recommend enhanced traffic movement for the safety of students and staff during school hours, including pickup and drop-off, and whereas the city has received neighborhood complaints of poor sight distance and prohibited driveway access, and whereas 2nd Street and 3rd Street at 8th Avenue and 9th Avenue are main routes for school traffic, and whereas to improve sight lines, enhance traffic movement, and provide a safer environment for students and residents. Now therefore, be it resolved by the Proctor City Council, a no parking during school hours be established on a portion of 2nd Street and 3rd Street between 8th Avenue and 9th Avenue. All pursuant to the Proctor City Code 71.04 with appropriate signage installed designating the restricted parking areas. I'll make a motion on Resolution 11-26. Is there a second?
I'll second that.
Seconded by Counselor Johnson. Any further discussion? Counselor Benson.
Mr. Mayor, thank you. When would this go into effect?
Immediately.
Immediately?
It's posted.
I didn't know if it was going to wait till the end of the school year, or has the superintendent or principal been alerted? Thank you.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. That'll bring us to 6C. Fairgrounds Lake Superior RC Club Old Track Edition Proposal. Is there anything that you would like to add, Administrator Rich, to this proposal?
No, it's been reviewed by appropriate staff, and the recommendation is in the memo for the council to support it.
make that motion, that we approve it.
Motion by Counselor Johnson, is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Counselor Benson. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. That'll bring us to 6D. Council discussion and action, temporary 1 to 4 liquor license from the South St. Louis County Fair. This did go through the liquor committee, and it was their recommendation for approval.
There was no objections. There was no
Objection.
recommendation, but no objections.
I'll make that motion.
Motion by Counselor Peterson,
Second.
seconded by Counselor Benson. Any further discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries. That'll bring us to Resolution 1226. I'm just going to summarize, City of Proctor Resolution 12-26, resolution establishing a prevailing wage project threshold. Is there a motion on Resolution 1226?
So moved.
Motion by Counselor Peterson. I'll second that motion. Any further discussion?
Just want to point out, Mayor, that there is, that we can review a threshold to, if we deem necessary for lower projects. So I appreciate that being in there.
Any other discussion on resolution 13-26 or 12-26? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. That'll bring us to 6F, resolution 13-26.
I was just going to say, I will move the approval of the resolution to participate with the county road maintenance program.
Motion by Counselor Benson,
I'll second that.
seconded by Counselor Johnson, approving participation in the St. Louis County Road Maintenance Program. Any further discussion on resolution 13-26? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. That'll bring us to members' concerns. Counselor Peterson.
Thank you, Mayor. I just have a couple things. I just want to make sure that our viewers and our city constituents know that the Proctor Speedway's firing back up next Sunday. So if you hear the loud cars and smell the race gas, race season's upon us. And then I also want to thank the fire department as usual for the volume of calls, and I want to throw a call out to anybody that is thinking about volunteering or considering it. We definitely need the help on the fire department to keep our public safe. So just want to get that plug in too. That's all I have, Mayor.
Counselor Johnson?
Just a reminder that this Saturday is the food shelf Saturday for Proctor Food Shelf, and I think the Boy Scouts are doing it for, and the letter carriers are taking care of it. So that's it.
Thank you for that. Counselor Benson?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I was going to bring up the letter carrier food drive as well, along with the garage sale day in Proctor. So there'll be a number of people in town running for from one rummage sale to another, garage sale, and certainly would caution those drivers to be mindful of the Boy Scouts picking up food for the food drive.
And I just have one thing that hasn't been mentioned. Correct me for this date, Ms. Mizuko or Administrator Rich, brush pickup, final deadline to call in for that is May 16th,
15.
May 15th. Yeah, brush, as I drive around the city, I see people are making some piles, and the street department's excited to get going on that, so don't forget about that. Other than that, I have nothing else. That brings us, Administrator Rich, do you have anything?
I do not, thank you.
Attorney Heck? What do you got? That'll bring us to bills for approval. General in the amount of $183,751.78. Liquor, $22,667.51. Brings us to a total bills for approval at $206,419.29. Looking, motion to approve.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
By Johnson.
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Peterson to pay the bills. Any discussion? Hearing none. Entertain a motion. Signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries. Approved. That'll bring us to adjournment. I will recommend that we adjourn at approximately 6:22.
Second.
Seconded by Councilor Peterson. Those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carries.